Hello, hello, and welcome, y'all, to another story time brought to you by ABC Read and ABC Learn, in which I am here to help you develop and nurture that love of reading in every child as well as every adult, with our particular focus and emphasis on our Black children, Black families here in America and across the globe. Welcome. I am so glad that you have joined me. And I just wanted to remind everyone, first and foremost, to make sure you are getting your reading in for at least 30 minutes a day. And also, don't forget that if you cannot physically pick up the book, you can listen to a book, a read aloud, just like you're doing now. You can listen to a book on audio. One of the books, as a matter of fact, that I was listening to not that long ago is the autobiography of Malcolm X, and I was listening to that read aloud on audio, and it is a great read aloud. I didn't finish it. That book is a long book. I've already read the actual book. I read it actually twice. I got to when I was reading it the second time. I didn't finish the last part of the book, but like I said, I've read that book before, and it is phenomenal. I believe it's a must read. I believe when your child is, whether in middle school, you could start if you choose. Definitely in high school, I highly encourage you to make sure that your child gets to reading that book. Um, like that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I want to go ahead and continue with the rest of this book here, Stealing the Game by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Raymond Obstfeld. For those of you who are just tuning in, this is your first time on our channel. I've been reading from this book, and this book is definitely has a lot of twists and turns. Chris and Jax, they are two of the main characters. Their parents, of course, are main characters as well, but Jax is the brother, the older brother, actually. He is having some issues right now, and the family is trying to figure out what's going on. He is a college student, but he decided to take a break from college. And then he has been acting as if like he's in some type of trouble. He's not really, acting himself. All right. And one of the clues that show that he hasn't been acting himself, his brother Chris had actually saw him get some icy drink, one of those slushies, thrown in his face. All right. And so he was looking, at first he didn't know it was until, because he was playing basketball and he saw it happening from afar. Then when he got closer, he saw that was his brother. And he's like, what's going on? And he's like, I'm not understanding this. And so that definitely gave Chris a clue that, his brother Jax is into some stuff that he shouldn't be in. And then then he said, I want to take a break from law school. So those are signs that something is going on. All right. So now I'm about to read Make It Rain. Have you found out anything about my brother? I asked Theo as we walked into English class. Not yet. I was going to go down to Dad's station this afternoon and try to make a few calls on their phone. When the caller ID shows the police department, people are more likely to answer. Sounds risky, I said. From what I knew of Officer Rollins, he would not appreciate Theo doing anything sneaky at the station. Theo shrugged. It's for a good cause. Anyway, now I can't go until tomorrow since I promised to play on your team at the park. Crap! Theo wasn't the best athlete, despite his height, but he was a steady rebounder and played with a lot of enthusiasm. Losing him would really hurt the team. Even though I knew it was just for practice, I still wanted to win. But I wanted to know what was up with Jax even more. No, I said, do it today. I'll find someone else to play. This is more important. Okay, Theo said. I can ask Rain to play in my place. Yeah, that'll work, I said. Rain was a better player than Theo, so it was actually an upgrade. She was fast, a good passer, knew how to pick and roll, and had a quick release of her shots. Guys who didn't know her usually gave her room at first, and she made them pay. I'll call you tonight with whatever info I get, Theo said. I nodded and we both walked into English class. Brooke glanced up when we entered, then quickly looked down again at her book, as if we weren't worth noticing. For some reason, that made me smile. Stupid, I know, but still, there it was. All right, y'all. That was a short one right there. Again, from the book Stealing the Game. I know you all are wondering, for those of you who are just tuning in, it's your first time listening, like, what's going on? What are they talking about? Well, I will advise you to please go back to the beginning of the book so you can find out. All right, so you can have a little bit more framework, more context, and so that basically meaning that you can understand what is going on in the story. Now, I did drop a little bit of something, right? I told y'all that Jax, as you all heard me mention his name in this chapter, he's dealing with some stuff, and Chris is acting like a PI. A PI is the abbreviation form of private investigator. All right. So he is trying to figure out what's going on. Okay. So what he has done, he's asked his friend Theo to help him figure it out. And as you heard in this chapter, Theo's father is actually a police officer. Okay. So so there you have it right there. And if you are really interested in what is going on with Jax and you all are trying to find out what's up, then you need to come on back when I read the next chapter so you can continue to find out. All right. So you all make sure that you like these read alouds. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you press share. Please make sure you do that. All right. And please make sure that you are reading for at least 30 minutes a day. That's the least amount. You can read more, but just get that 30 in. All right. Peace out.